Hello?
Hey,
Pretty good. How's it going, Garrett?
good.
How is our paper doing in business or international business? So I haven't even had a chance to even start on that.
Me neither.
The rewrite or the one for this week. I'm gonna do that after we're done with this one. But
So he's going to let us do a rewrite for this one as well?
well, for last week, we're gonna be able to do a rewrite for that.
Okay.
Apparently, there's still stuff we're not doing right. So there was an email sent that said follow the screencast, and so I don't know. We're supposed to have it done by tomorrow. Tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
What didn't we do right?
Oh no, this is for Garrett and I are actually in one other class together.
Oh, okay. All right. Got me worried there.
No, we have a teacher who is giving us a chance to rewrite stuff, and the element for last week, I guess, was not very well. There are some things he wanted us to change again, so we have till tomorrow by 12 to do that if we're going to do it.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, I gave one to invite to everybody. So why don't we just jump in? I guess.
All right. Did everybody see the link? I sent the link to Google Docs.
The Google what?
Google Docs. Did you see that?
Where is it? Is it in the email? Did you send it to us in an email or?
Yeah, yesterday I copied and pasted that template in the Google Docs thing. Let me see. Or if I can share it again.
I'll check right now.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I didn't share it.
Let's see here. Were you guys able to come up with an example of implied in fact contract?
Yeah, I came up with one.
Yeah.
It was hard. It was harder than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, yeah.
I actually came up with one. It's kind of elementary, but I think it illustrates the point. That's the one of where you do you mow your neighbor's lawn every week, and the next day he gives you a paycheck or a pay for that service, and that goes on for a year, and then all of a sudden on week 53, you can do the same thing. All of a sudden he says, I'm not going to pay you because I did not ask you to come by. He's like, well, wait a minute, I've been doing this for a year, and so that would be kind of an example of an implied contract,
Yeah.
something like that. And so until the guy actually cancels the service and that sort of thing, So I gave that as an example.
It was kind of weird coming up with one where you don't use words at all, like you don't write or say anything.
Yeah, I mean, I admit I just went to Google and I just put in, implied in fact contract.
example.
Well, you should have grabbed the one off Wikipedia, man. That's what I did.
Really? Is it better?
No, I got the idea from Wikipedia. Wikipedia's example was if you were a patient and you walked into a doctor's office, the moment you walk through the door, you're implying that you want to be treated. And then the moment the doctor sees you, he basically assumes that he is going to treat you for a payment. And so if the doctor were to treat you and you didn't pay him, then you've breached the implied contract in the court's eyes. And
Especially, oh, sorry.
all I did was for mine was I tailored it more towards like a car and a car mechanic. So you take your car into the shop, you're expecting it to get repaired. Likewise, the mechanic is expecting you to get paid for fixing your car. If you don't fix the car, then the court is going to view you as guilty of breaching that contract.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used the example of being at an airport and you realize your shoes are all scuffed up, so you go and sit at one of those shoe shining stations. And the guy shines your shoes and he expects you to pay him and you're expecting him to shine your shoes and you don't have to talk to each other at all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's really good. Never thought about that.
Yeah. That's true.
Something kind of cool that I thought, and this is just something I kind of learned from doing the homework assignment. If you read the kind of based off the one I found, but it says they both agreed to the same, and this is for any one of the examples that we've come up with. But essentially, both parties agree to the same essential terms, and they act in accordance to that agreement. There's mutuality of consideration, like they both are mutual in that understanding, so to speak.
Yeah.
But then if that happens in the court, as a matter of fact, we'll say that they had an implied contract.
Yeah. Makes sense. Dwayne, were you able to get that Google Doc thing to come up?
Yeah. I shared it with you guys. Did it not send you a link or anything?
I got the link. I just haven't opened it yet. Let me take a look.
Okay.
It's all shared.
Yeah, it works just fine.
Okay.
Cool.
I think all you need to do is get in Google Docs, right? Or does it send you a link?
Not
I
sure.
think you're right. It takes you right to it.
If you put the Google link in the group chat, is that something we can all just pull up, or no?
Yeah.
Or wait, you have to be invited to it, right?
Yeah, you're invited. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I see it.
Does that work?
Is it in our email?
Or does that work?
Is it in our email? Is that where you find it?
No, I just went to Google Docs and then clicked on the Shared With Me section.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I just got it right now. Let me open the docs. Okay. All right. Is that cartoon on there?
What was that?
You broke up really bad.
Oh. No, it just I pulled up an assignment and a cartoon on it with snowmen.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
All right, cool. All right, so which one of the stories you guys want to use, or the examples?
What was the one that was the who was the last guy that had their idea shared that everyone was saying it was pretty good?
Oh.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Shoe shining. Okay. Yeah. Let's.
Oh.
Someone else's turn for an idea. I'm exhausted for 2 weeks.
Sounds good.
Kyle's out.
Let someone else take the reins for a week.
Tap out, tap out.
Okay, so you're saying that you go to get your shoe shine And all you do is you sit down, and the guy just assumes that you want it, and so he begins to shine your shoes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and he
I
also
typed
assumes
it
that he's
out.
going to get paid.
I can just copy and paste it right into here.
Okay, that sounds good.
I guess you could also use the example of a hobo on the freeway that wipes off your windshield with a newspaper, and then hopes that you'll give him some money for drugs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are we going to use?
Both parties are definitely on board for that.
Hey, why not? I mean, we're trying to legalize marijuana in Arizona here, so.
Woo! Arizona, that's my hometown. Don't wear it out.
Yes, yes. Anyway, are we going to use this cartoon or
That was Dwayne, I think. Dwayne,
Was it? No. Wasn't me.
How did I get there?
I think it's Wayne.
copy paste, man.
All right. Okay, so explanation of the example. Okay, so did you want to just copy and paste that in there then, Garrett?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
All right, cool. And for an explanation of the example,
Hey, how did you guys do on the test?
I got an 80%.
Is that before or after the appeals?
I don't even understand how that works.
Okay, so the appeals, there's basically two ways you can do it. You can either A, get a 4 bonus points just by saying, I agree with the test and I'm not going to fight it. Or if you want to fight it, then you could get up to 20 points back, but you have to give a solid reasons why you think the questions were whacked out.
Okay.
I feel like he gave us low scores, so we'd have to appeal.
Uh-huh.
'Cause I thought I did pretty well on it.
There was a couple of them, and I haven't gone back. I need to actually, the teacher sent out the link so I can go back and look and see what I got. But on some of the questions, you're looking at it going, this shouldn't even be a question.
Yeah. So is there a box that you click on for the appeal or no?
So he sent out an email. He says, also, here's a link to a video on how to see your exam answers from the exam. You'll need to do this to prepare your appeal. Screencast, and you click on the link. It takes you to this Jing thing, but it doesn't do anything. There's no video here.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming I have to download this stupid Jing crap, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that the snippet tool?
I've used it before. It's okay. It's a really lame, almost like a streaming service. I don't even know how to describe it.
Huh.
If any of you have ever streamed before, even right now what we're using is a better stream than some of these little third-party software programs.
Hmm.
I mean, Jing's not
So what's
terrible.
All right, I'll check that out. Obviously before it's due, but we'll get bonus points. But even if we were to say I agree with it, then
I accept my fate, and I'm not going to complain, essentially, is all you need to say.
and you'll get 4 points.
4 points. So that 80 you have will be an 84.
Okay.
But if you go back and figure out which ones you got wrong, and if you even explained even if you picked 2 of them and you said, hey, I think that this is kind of a bad question because blah 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 blah, and that's sound reasoning, then you could potentially get 8 points back. So.
Huh. So I can go from an 80 to an 88.
Yeah, and all it would take is the little extra effort. So may or may not be worth looking into.
Yeah. Is there a section you can go to find out which ones? That's what I wanted to find out, was which ones I got wrong.
So that's what I'm freaking trying to figure out. She sends out the link, and it says exam appeals, and here's a link on it to a video on how to see your answers from the exam. Screencast, blah, 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 blah. You click on the link, and it just takes you to Jing, and it doesn't do anything.
Well, where you go to the exam or up in the grades and then click on exam, I think if you right-click, it's like submission. You'll be able to see it there. Where it says in I learned, I wonder if I can do it here.
See, I can't, you can go to Jing, And then when you're there, you can search a website through them, I guess, and it's still just. Okay.
Is there? How do you share a screen? Can you share it?
Oh, I'm a retard. That's what happened. Okay, so it's not Jing, it's Screencast. So while you guys are figuring that out, I'll see if I can figure this out. I feel like if it was, I tried looking through the grades to see if that was even a thing. And I feel like if it was that simple, the teacher just would have said, yeah, go here.
Yeah, not sure.
I mean, this account is already in use. Get out of here.
For example of, are you fine with that correct answer feedback?
Someone just joined the call.
Hello? Is there someone here?
I just heard a little. You guys heard that bell, right?
Yeah.
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 I don't see it. I don't see anybody else on our feed. So unless it's unless it's Big Brother or something, you know. I'm
It's
just kidding.
Obama.
It's Obama, yes. Okay. Then implied in law contract. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why it's not that. Oh, it sounds like an implied in law contracts has to be done by a court.
Yeah. Um, about this.
No one would be voluntary like that.
You know, I like to think that I'm pretty good with tech. This is giving me cancer.
What is?
Trying to get his link to show how we look at the test.
Yeah.
Well, do you know when I learned where the grade is, where your grades are?
Yeah, I know where that's at. Are you saying, did that actually work?
Yeah, you go in there and you
Oh.
click on where the exam is, and it'll give you an option of submission or report. You click on that, and then you want to go and submit work. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, hang on. I'm opening it up right now. I'll see if I can find it. Okay, so B275 grades.
Or my grade.
Okay, and then there's exam 1 right there. But how do I, are you saying, is it user progress that I need to click on, or?
No, shit, where is it? I'm sorry. Go under quizzes. Go under the quizzes, and at the very bottom it says exam 1. You see where that is?
So if I look under quizzes, I see the weekly self-reflections, I see the study group stuff.
Do you see the exams at the very bottom, exam 1?
No.
At the very bottom? No?
See, for me, exams, it shows it like grade items. It says exams, and then it says exam 1, appeal for exam 1, appeal for exam 2. I can see the grade that I got. I can't see.
No, you're in the go into the how
Got
to
it.
quizzes.
Got it. Okay, so then exam 1.
Then the down arrow, it says submission and report. Click on the submission.
All right, attempt.
And then if you see on the submission part, it shows what the class all got or average, and then what your grade was.
Class average D+. I am better than all those scrubs. I apologize to anyone in this group who had a lower grade than I did.
It's all right.
I'll just go cry by myself.
Garrett, no one cares about you. Be quiet. Just kidding. Love you, Garrett. Good times, man. You remember that freaking advanced writing class we had at like 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning? That class
the worst.
was,
Was
oh
just
my
the
gosh, cancer.
You had a class at 6 in the morning?
It was advanced writing in professional context. It's learning how to write like contracts and resumes, and oh my gosh,
Oh, it's so dumb.
it's too early to write that kind of stuff.
Was anybody awake during it?
What was the question?
Was anybody awake?
Yeah, it was rough.
Nope.
What? Okay, more or less, I was looking through these questions. I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, I think I just flat got them wrong. But that one's just stupid.
Yeah, I think he's trying to force us to appeal.
Well, no, like this one right here. So this is the Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam one.
Yeah.
So Bugs Bunny tricks the idiot into walking off the cliff because it had no guardrails and no signs indicating the cliff. Sam sues the state of New Mexico for negligently failing to warn of the possible danger. And I put that, I guess, in order to win, he had to prove that they used to have a warning sign and failed to maintain it, I guess. That's what I put. But apparently New Mexico had a duty to warn him of the cliff.
That was the answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid because I go ATV riding in Arizona, and some of the cliffs that are out there are intense. And I've never seen a stupid little, by the way, you're not supposed to jump off a cliff.
I guess you have to appeal it then.
I don't even know if it's worth my time. I got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
That's really the only one that I kind of look at after all these. It's just like, really?
Yeah, they're probably ambiguous, so we have to appeal. I think we're done with the questions.
Yeah, I mean, is that enough is that okay for everybody, what we got here?
Yeah, I like it.
What do you think, Kyle?
That looks good.
Alrighty, so I just need to be able to. Well, I mean, obviously one of us has to turn this in. So, who wants to turn it in for the link?
I don't think that works in this situation because we can't see who's touching their nose.
We'll just assume that the people that don't have cameras win by default.
Okay. Alrighty. All right, I'll turn it in. I mean, so basically. Okay, alrighty, sure.
Dwayne has volunteered himself as tribute.
Yes. Just
So
can
basically,
you, after this, just paste that link right in here, there.
okay, sure, definitely.
I say as soon as you hang up the call, that doesn't necessarily stop the communication. All it does is terminate the broadcast. You could still talk after you hit the call or close button.
Okay. Alrighty, and then again, to find out which ones we got wrong, what is the procedure on that?
So
Okay.
you go in your iLearn, and
Uh-huh.
then you go under quizzes.
Okay.
You have content discussion quizzes.
Correct.
Go at the very bottom where it says exam 1,
Uh-huh.
and then the down arrow, you click on that and it has submission and reports. Click on the submission part. And then you'll see attempt 1, and then the class average is a B+, and then your grade.
Oh, wow.
You mean that D plus?
D plus is the class average? I got a B. That's crazy.
I got a
Yeah.
I got a 76. I missed I got a 19 out of 25. So once I do this stupid appeal thing, I'll get 20 or a B, I guess, whatever. But woo.
So if you click on the attempts, it'll show all right or wrong answers.
But yeah, so here's the actual rules of the thing. Like I'm looking at the assignment itself. If it believes that his or her answer is wrong, or to be correct, your answer is the correct answer, despite what the computer thinks, may submit a brief, blah, 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 blah. Here's the first one. So for every question under appeal, the appellant's brief must contain the number of and the text of each question, the full text of the answer originally submitted, and the full text of the answer indicated as correct by the trial judge, which is the computer's answer. And then you have to explain your reasons for why the question is incorrect or why your answer was correct. And you have to reference the text and other course material. If you're doing the motion to dismiss, which is just like, yep, I'm done, this is it kind of thing, then if the computer has appropriately decided, blah, 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 may submit a motion to dismiss. Judgment shall be entered in the appellant's gradebook, or what do you call it? A statement that the appellant agrees with all findings and decisions of the trial judge, and it's a waiver of all students' rights to appeal / complain about the decisions of the judge on this particular exam. I don't know if you guys read the original email from the guy, but it's actually kind of funny because he's. Oh, where is it? F. I gotta read it now. Let's see. Several of you have expressed, oh, what should I call it? Dismay at your exam 1 score. I don't know. I thought the way he worded it was just funny. Because I didn't even know what the class average was until Dwayne just pointed out how to look at it, and I'm looking at that class average going, holy crap, seriously, guys? Like, the first test is not supposed to be the bad one.
Yeah, that's supposed to be what, the last one, or
Yeah.
fourth one or something like that?
It's supposed to get harder. That's why there's a lesson 1 and lesson 10.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'll be okay if it gets easier. I'll take it.
I hope it gets easier. If it gets harder, I don't know what I'm going to do.
This class is a bear. But what's even more funny is I supposedly I needed this class to graduate. It's for instead of doing a beginning internship, I had to do 275. I just went and spoke with a counselor about 4 days ago to have him take a look at my schedule to make sure I was going to graduate on time. He's like, "Oh yeah, you don't need this class." And I'm like,
my goodness.
well, no, he says I don't need it, but then I distinctly remember 3 other people that are like, oh yeah, you're going to have to take this and have to take this. And so I'm kind of at the point now where I don't know if I trust anyone. Because if I drop it, I could drop it and take another 3-credit second block class or do something like that.
Yeah.
But then if I end up needing this stupid thing next semester because the guy was wrong, then I'm boned.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one thing that is nice is that this is open book, right?
Yeah.
You can solve anything with Google. I believe it.
So I mean, that's what I've done. Is I've done a lot of Google searches for it. I think that's okay, right?
Yeah, he
Oh,
said.
hang on. I got it. All right, hang on. I gotta hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Up. Yep, right here. Up, come on. Give me the image. Gay. Oh, come on, really? No, computer. I do not want midget porn on my computer. Thanks.
Are you sure? No, I'm just kidding.
I just want to see the image, please. Thank you. Got it. Okay. Where is the Google document? Or is it still open? All right. So underneath of the link to the HOA recording, this is pretty much the sum of what I do here.
What's that?
It's on the Google Doc.
Oh. Last time. That's awesome.
Yeah, that about sums up my
College experience.
college career. My college.
The only other one I can think that would rival that one would be this one. You might have to scroll down a bit for that one. Funny story that actually happened to me this past week. I had to write a case analysis on a 30-page case. Didn't realize how nasty the thing was going to be. Like, I thought, oh yeah, it'll just be a little one-paragraph thing, nothing big. I get to the assignment, holy cow. I was up till 4 in the morning writing this stupid thing, and I got a higher grade than like 70% of the class. I'm like, okay. But anyway, all right. Well, fun talking to you guys tonight. Pretty easy week, I think. Hopefully, we'll just keep getting better at this, and things will get a little bit smoother.
Yeah, definitely.
We're not missing anyone, are we? Is this just the 4 of us, right?
Well, there was a 5th guy in our group, but he doesn't participate.
For real?
I'm guessing he isn't part of our group, or he dropped a class or something. But there was a 5th guy, but yeah, I think it's just down to us 4. So
that Cardinals jersey must have scared him off.
Oh yeah. Where's he from? I wonder. Seattle. Well, we're not very good this year, so. But it's
the Cardinals haven't been good since they played the Steelers, 7 years ago,
Yes.
And that's my home team. I'm allowed to say that. We've been terrible.
Well, we were good last year. We were 13-3 and then laid an egg in the playoffs. But yeah, it's bad. So
I don't care about the runners-up. If you don't make it to the end, you suck. You didn't make it to the end.
yeah. There we go. It's just bad right now. It's really bad. But it is a comfortable jersey to wear. So
I'm still bitter about that Steelers game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We are all. I know. I'm feeling it still.
Anyway, all right. Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Have a good one.
Good night.